Hey, what's up guys? In this video I'm going to show you a quick and easy way to get more beef in your house drums. And we're going to be using Ableton for this. And this stems from a important kind of consideration when you're using the legendary and very usable 909 core kit. Immediately upon usage, it's not really, I guess, appropriate for modern production. I'll give you an example here. So let's double click that, and I don't know why that's open. All right, so let's just get a simple kind of kick thing going on here, and I'll give it a play. Right, not really usable in modern production. There's a reason for that, right? It's easier to add processing than to take it away. These are very clean sounds. So I want to briefly kind of explain something here. So a couple of years ago, the Ableton filters, the EQ got a major overhaul. The filters were, more optimized. They were made to be SSE2 optimized. They were smoother. They didn't zipper around. We got steep cut, 48 dB per octave cuts. Very clean filter with the ability to oversample. Super high quality. And that was all good. The auto filter as well received a kind of a massive change. More smoothness, kind of just more betterer, very, very way more better. And what also occurred was these filter algorithms, right? So these filter algorithms were programmed by Andrew Simper, and they were used in they're still used in a plugin called the Drop, which is they model a lot of famous synths. And one that stands out to me is the MS2 algorithm. You'll notice that the drive pops up here. And what the drive does is it basically allows you to, overdrive or, pump more volume into the filter, more than it can handle, and it causes distortion, saturation, does some weird stuff that is very musical and pleasing. And that is very neat in my opinion. So what also occurred, similar to that, is the filters within these samplers got the same update, right? So the filter is here. I'm going to go over to the controls. And this is the filter control for the kick. Right? It's pretty neat. I'm going to set this to MS2. So MS2, in my opinion, it does some really special things. I'm going to increase the drive, and you'll notice something because I'm going to prime your ears to listen to it. It'll do something to the transient of the kick, right? It will bring it up, and then it'll bring it down, and then all the focus will go into the body of the kick with this particular drive. And it sounds neat to me. So I'm going to increase the drive. Right, I'm going to bring the volume down. Right, so that transient of that kick is poking through. Right, so now that transient is being kind of squished down, and the body of the kick is popping through. Right, and this is a classic kick. Essentially, we have some options. We can use the filter, and the filter will kind of control those upper harmonics. And I'll give you an example of what that does. Right, shaves off that top end of that kick. And as we boost the resonance, we'll get something somewhat of a kicky, kind of punchy thing coming in. All right, so from there, like that sounds all well and good. The very nature of this sample is that it's it's basically a frequency shift over time. So if we want to kind of get rid of that or accentuate that pitch kind of snappiness of that kick, we can do that with the pitch envelope over here. Click on that, and this is the envelope here. We can give it even more, right? For like punchiness, if you want to get some 90s Euro house going on. But we can actually make the kick sound kind of deeper by mitigating, by bringing it down. We can mitigate that pitch envelope that's inherent of the sample, right? Making the kick a little bit more darker. Right? Super, super, super fun. And things like that. And that's essentially just a quick, surefire way to get your samples up to a level that's more appropriate. And, you can quickly do that within the sampler and dial it in, and then there you go. It's, something you can use, definitely, but, you're going to end up changing this later down the road, and this makes it easy to do so. So, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I hope you learned stuff. Take care and have a good one.